Hey everybody, I was out here in the woods today making a video, and I remembered that in this same woods is a cemetery, very old cemetery, probably Ice Age, or it might be more recent than that. But there's a graveyard. If I can find it, I think we should go poke around there. I'm not sure if that's legal or ethical. I won't be digging any of them up or anything like that or looking for treasure. Just gonna poke around and see what's over there. I've been past where it is, but I've never been in there because it's really creepy. But it's bright, sunshiny day today, so I'm not too worried about ghouls and vampires and the like. Well, I'm never really worried about them because they're not real, but you know what I mean. Now listen, I gotta give you a warning here. I know nothing about history. Well, the Battle of Hastings was in 1066. That's an English war. I have no idea what it was about or who won. It had something to do with a Magna Carta, which is Latin for big piece of paper. So I tell you this so that you can be well prepared for the fact that when we get to this graveyard, presuming I can find it, I won't know anything about the time period or what was going on when these people lived and died. I don't even know if there are names on the graves or if they're legible. We'll just have to see. There's a portable toilet and then a gazebo over in the corner there. Oh, look at this down here. Oh, look what I just walked into. I was gonna look down there to see what was going on, and this character is right at face height. That's an insanely big spider. It looked very promising. There's a bluff here. So I imagine what these things do is just sit here by interesting land formations that people would be interested in, and they position themselves at face height with their jaws pointing forward and just wait for people like me to walk into them. At which point I imagine he would have had to put me in a fairly large cocoon, XL I think at minimum, but he wouldn't have had to hunt for a couple of weeks. Here we are. Apparently nowhere I need to pay. Hang on a sec, there might be a pay thing here. It's a map. Can't read any of it. And buttons to press. Oh, to hear a story. Yeah, not bothered. Think I'll skip that. No, it looks to me like there's only a few graves, and they're over there next to the bluff. So I have a feeling we're gonna need to be very cautious about these face spiders that appear to be mounting an offensive against humanity from this corner of the planet. I don't know, is that a shrine over there or a rubbish bin? It looks more like a rubbish bin than a shrine. We'll go over there in a minute though. Holy mackerel. Major Lewis met his end in 1872. Before I was born. Some of these don't have names on them, they just have a slab of concrete. That seems strange. Had concrete been invented in 1872? Probably, I suppose. Oh God, this is disturbing. Unknown infant. And unmarked infant. Well, I hate to contradict them, I mean, but it is marked. It's a stone saying unmarked. Louisa LaFleur. Should I walk on this to give you a close-up? Well, she's been dead since 1840, so it should be okay. There you go, Louise LaFleur, 1840, wife of Louis the Olive. It's an odd name. There's a lot of the Olives buried here. Most of the Olives, I think. This is Ice Repose. Maroni de Olive, Fils de Louis de Olive et de Louisa LaFleur. I don't speak Italian, so somebody else will have to translate that. Yep, I'm starting to see a trend here. Mary. Oh God, look at this. Probably Edward de Olive. Could have been Jack the Olive. That much we don't know. But I think it's clearly an olive. This must be a mistake. Doesn't look like she even knew any of the olives. How'd she get in here? I was wondering when we'd find Jessie Lewis's place. Okay, this is boring now because they're all pretty much the same. Here are some that aren't marked off. This looks more like a bomb shelter. Yep, no names on any of these. This is one of those structures that you need to check for face spiders before you walk under it. Hang on, we got one more here. In memory of Mary Blue, wife of Uriah Blue, friend of Uriah Heep. Yeah, let's go look at that shrine that I saw earlier. I won't put you through too much more of this because I don't think there are any more graves. We were both wrong. It's not a shrine or a rubbish bin. It is a bench with litter on it. A primitive bar, if you will. Well, hang on 1 second. This actually looks quite interesting. I'll just pop down here for a second. I'll cut all this out if it's boring and there's nothing here. Yeah, it's boring, there's nothing here. I'll come explore this place and decide whether or not it deserves a video. You know when you use one of these gimbals, your hand goes numb after a while. You think they were designed that way? So that you drop them every now and again and have to buy a new one? It's not impossible. This is impressive. Have a peek down there. Probably doesn't show up well in the video, but that's a very steep hill. I didn't even know any of this was in here. I'm definitely gonna, look what I found. Bloody hell, I almost did walk right through it too. It's a whopper. Oh, the big one's disappeared. No, there he is. Whenever you lose sight of them, the first thing I think is that they've somehow got into my clothes. Yep, that's enough of that. Let's get out of here. I think I've seen everything there is to see in this corner of paradise. I'm gonna head back towards my car and grab another camera and a snake stick and then come back up here and explore for a little while. I just really wanted to show you that graveyard, which was pretty much a waste of time. Anyhow, Thank you for coming on the video. I appreciate it. And yeah, if you want to see any more of the serious or stupid stuff that I get up to, you can check out other videos on YouTube, or you can go to my website, alanmallsphotography.com. There's all kinds of stuff on there. Or you can listen to my blog on iTunes. It's called Shoot the Breeze. But that's everything for now. If you're a olive, accept my apologies. Otherwise, have a great week. Take lots of pictures, stay out of trouble, and I'll see you next time. Bye.